What's going on, guys? I've been an Amazon FBA seller for over 5 years now. Actually, literally, my 5 year anniversary was literally a week ago. But reason being is we're almost in 2026 now, and I have a feeling things are going to be so much different on Amazon now compared to when it ever was. And I know people have told you Amazon is maybe dead now, it's too saturated. To be honest with you, it's not at all. That's just what people are telling you who have never succeeded on it. And throughout my 5 years, there's a ton of knowledge I've gained that I just want to share with you that I want to apply in 2026 if I was you starting a brand. So without further ado, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. All right, guys, just for proof, by the way, I just wanted to show you this because people sometimes say that they're Amazon FBA sellers, they try to sell you a course and they never actually show you their results. All right, guys, thought I would show you guys my results year to date. I'm doing this, by the way, because there's a lot of gurus and just random YouTubers out there that never show their results, and they'll try to sell you a course, and that's just like such scammy stuff. So I thought I would show you this just to show that I've been doing this all this year. I can even show you way long term what I've been doing over the last 5 years. Hold on, give me a second. This would take me so long. So how about we go 2020? It would take me way too long though to literally show you guys that. So honestly, I don't even think it lets me go back 5 years, but I've been doing this for so long, and hopefully you could see by all my explaining based on kind of this new year coming up, guys. I use Helium 10, by the way. Helium 10 is something I've used for all my product research throughout the last 5 years. I suggest you use it. I have a link down below if you ever want to get it. But going into 2026, I know it seems kind of far, but we're actually almost like 4.5 months away. And by the time we get to that time, the whole way of doing Amazon is going to completely change, and you need to hop on the early trend of doing it. And what I teach guys is the new way of doing it that honestly I haven't seen any YouTubers other than my mentor teach it, which is branding. Branding is something that has changed my revenue, my income drastically, and I want it to change you, and so you can have a business that sells for 7 figures. I mean, how amazing does that sound? You can create a brand within 2 to 3 years with 3 products that sell 15 to 30 units a day, and you can literally sell it for over 7 figures. Like, that's crazy. That's life-changing money, right? And that's what people are doing constantly on repeat right now. I can show you right now all of the brands too that I've seen that literally have launched this year that are already 7-figure brands. All right, first one, cool. We got Cool Birds. I've shown this in previous videos. They literally launched a bird food 2.5 years ago. All they did was have like a really cool bird logo. They made something funny out of it, out of bird food, and boom, they are making 65K in revenue. Their margins are probably 50%, so you probably guarantee making around 20K in profit after ads. 20K in profit year round, if you're doing that monthly, is about a 7-figure business. These guys are probably going to release 2 to 3 products more, like a larger pack of bird food, this or that. But I'm telling you guys, this is a rinse and repeat thing that will go on for the span of time. What won't go on for the span of time are people just launching Chinese made products and thinking that they can get in markets early and be the first one to get a lot of reviews when they'll just get price cut by under people coming in, right? That is nothing, like, it is just something that will always last for the end of time that you just never want to get yourself involved with, because you will lose tens of thousands of dollars without even knowing why. As you can see, guys, I'm typing in kind of metrics here. I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, but these are filters, right? I'm able to type in the amount of search volume for a keyword on Amazon, as well as the revenue and the price, right? And the reason I'm doing this is I'm really filtering down the market I want to find on Amazon to start a brand in, right? These are the filters I want. 5,000 search volume. I want at least 5,000 people a month searching for this exact keyword. And I'll show you, I'm doing keyword tools because I believe keywords are data. On Amazon, like a large enough keyword is essentially a market, right? It's what people are searching, it's demand. So 20K in revenue, in my opinion, is a great way to have a first product. Like that, you're going to be making probably guaranteed 4K a month if your margins are good. Usually, margin-wise, you want to have over 33% margin. Like that's my criteria. At least do the 1/3 method. 1/3 in profit, 1/3 toward Amazon fees, 1/3 product cost, right? Review count. I don't care about reviews. I am trying to innovate. I don't want to see something I don't want to limit myself to what I could see out there, right? But when we go into categories, guys, this is where it's important. I only want to see categories, guys, that are enthusiast customers. Customers who are willing to spend more. Willing to spend more. Why? Because customers willing to spend more would actually prefer a made in the USA brand that has incredible packaging and has innovated their product, right? So that is my criteria so far, guys. So we're gonna go only like automotive, people care about their cars, right? So they'll spend more. Patio, lawn, and garden, people care about their gardens, right? I think they do. Let's see. Pet supplies. Yes, people care about their pets. If you have a pet, you understand that. And then let's see. Let's keep this going. I think we'll just start at that, right? Because we're gonna get a lot of options for this. For maximum price, by the way, I do not want to sell anything above $55. I want my margins to be great. I also don't want to sell something right off the bat that's going to be $90. That's just like, that's so hard to like sell as a brand when with 0 reviews. You want to have something that's price friendly, especially with the time we're in with inflation, guys. We don't want to sell a $100 product. I mean, more and more people are living paycheck to paycheck. We got to be careful with that. Age of listing. This is actually super interesting because you could find older markets this way, because essentially what this is doing is you're giving a minimum age to the listing based on the filters you're giving. So if I'm trying to find a keyword in a listing that's killing it, making 20K in revenue, if I just said like 60 months on average, I want them to be been doing well, they're going to show me a product that's been doing well for a very long time. And most likely they are in an old type of market, a market that's been selling very well. So we look at this wasp spray. That's actually not a bad product, but there's a lot of like EPA stuff you would need that would cost 20K probably. It's like all these certifications you need. Spruce weed killer. So this is a brand. You can see spruce right here. Veggie Dent, that's a brand. I can see all this stuff really quick. As you get good at product researching, you'll be able to literally do this stuff really fast, right? Garden sprinkler. Chicken water could actually be a cool one. Large cat carrier. Bird baths. You know, we could look at that market. Bird baths. So a lot of these do seem a little bit old. And look at this. Isn't this funny, guys? If you innovate the bird bath, this is what I'm talking about with enthusiast customers, guys. These guys are 36 reviews, are pricing 6 times higher at $300 bird bath. Who would want that? But look at this. They added a camera. And look at this. They are making 50 plus orders a month. They probably are making an actual lifetime income out of this. Maybe something a little bit, right? Maybe 10K, 15K a month. But look at this, 31K right off the bat. They're doing that. That is amazing, right? 4.1 stars, not the best reviews, but they're killing it. That is innovation right there. That is how you price 6 times higher than your competitors. You innovate. So that is an example right there of somebody that's brought in a tremendous amount of value to that customer. That's why you could price so much higher, is if you create something innovative, you can price so much higher, right? And that customer is an enthusiast. They love their birds, right? Cooling pad for dog, grain-free dog food. Okay, so one thing I learned is some niches are too big, right, to sell in. But if a niche is too big, like dog food, right, that's a very you don't sell in dog food. It's way too hard, right? There's so many brands. But there's other branches of that tree that are large markets. So like grain food, dog food is a separate branch because it's more grains and healthier type of dog food you would be competing. It's only healthy type brands, right? And you could see these guys came in here 400 orders at a $90 price. People are willing to spend this much for it. Crazy, right? It's an enthusiast customer, right? I'm hoping I'm giving you guys a great basis of kind of what to look forward to when doing this. Like, you want to see packaging that hasn't been like this innovated yet. Like, old packaging is what I look for, right? Because that means nobody's come out with an amazing package yet. And so as I keep scrolling, you know, I am just looking around. It's an interesting video. I'm just looking around to see what is out there, right, in the grain area of dog food. It seems like it's actually a decent market because, again, this is not dog food we're going after. This is a specific niche, right? People really care about the health of their dogs, and especially a time that we're in with the customer. I mean, look at alcohol sales these days, guys. They have gone drastically down. It's because people are looking for healthier options, and they will do the same thing toward their pets as well. You look at this one, 71 reviews. They just came out. 71 reviews. This is just like incredible what you see, guys. Every day there are people coming out with new brands and killing it off the bat. It is insane, right? Insane. And we look at the sales graph of this. It is crazy. Check this out. Right off the bat, guys, in a year time, they sold, holy cow, they sold right off the bat. They did great. What tends to happen when you see a brand like this that sells great off the bat is they had social media presence and an email list, a lot of different levers to help them right off the bat get orders when they release their product. So they probably made an announcement. They immediately made 20 orders and they immediately got to the sales rank they want. That's a way to skip all the PPC spend that you would have to spend to get there. So sorry if I kind of went off track there, but I'm teaching you while I'm I'm going through this, all right? Cat car seat, it's a pretty good one. By the way, I have a link for this exact extension I've used for 5 years, guys. This is an incredible extension. I've found thousands of incredible ideas through this to start brands in. Link is down below. I also have a one-on-one mentorship as well. If you ever want to just consult me to consult for you and help you get started with your brand and give you all the steps you need, I offer one-on-one mentorship. I don't sell some stupid course. That's just lame. I want to be actually face-to-face with you, talking to you. It's down below if you want to get some one-on-one help with me. So, fuel filter. Flea pills for dog. Okay, this is very niche specific, and I think this could be an opportunity. Flea pills for dog. Yep, I already see it. This is a very boring market, and I'd love to see this. Look at this, 52 reviews. They're already coming in. I don't know how well they're doing it. They usually say, like, you can see how good somebody's doing by sometimes just seeing this part, how many they bought in the last month, right? You'd see 10,000 people have bought this in the last month. It's actually crazy, right? But hopefully this video, guys, in general, gives you an idea of like the type of markets you want. Always look at the customer first. Don't look at so much data at once. I was just telling one of my students, this is like really focus on who the customer is as the number one priority. And if you can answer them, the data will be answered as well. Like conversion rate will be right. All of these will figure themselves out, right? So yeah, I'm going to create our next video on product research and just get back to our next video on 2026 product research. But hopefully this video just gave you the guideline. Hope you guys liked today's video. Later.